Good morning. Happy Monday to you. What the heck are you doing?
My watch was doing something weird. It scared me.
You know, I had a bit of a scare this weekend with my watch, which is damaged. So I believed that my heart rate, good morning, Leslie, was 165 beats a minute.
Driving, like sitting.
Driving, I was just sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I come home and my blood pressure was too low.
Yeah.
So I could not even take blood pressure reading from my neck.
Heart rate reading.
Yeah, because it was so low. So I came home, had some salt, and fixed it. So I have cut my blood pressure meds in half. The issue is I've been low carb now for probably 3 weeks ish, and I think I'm using a lot less blood in my body.
Well, and we're not doing the electrolytes properly. So we're getting that today. You know that, right? We're going to go and I'll make sure we have everything.
Yes, I knew that.
All right. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Julie.
Hello, hello. Yeah, Michael, just so you know, tomorrow and the next day and possibly the day after that, we are doing a meeting live stream from Tom Ferry in our office. Normally, Christie and I would be in Dallas, but those dang Americans don't want us right now. So we're here. But we will have that, and I think it's going to be fantastic.
What is that noise again? Sounds like someone's in our backyard.
You're always hearing stuff.
I know.
Our pool looks so good, guys. The saltwater heater, or not saltwater, the saltwater converter, the chlorinator has been installed. And we still have some cleaning up to do because there was sand and dirt in the system, which kind of keeps popping out. So he's going to keep coming back just until that's all done.
When he gets back from Sinaloa.
What?
Good morning, Jolene. Good morning, Jeff.
Hello,
Jolene.
hello.
We're supposed to be at your house.
Sorry. I don't think we were planning on going to her house because we had the hotel reservations.
Well, not today. We weren't going to be at the house.
I understand.
We met some ladies at the airport yesterday that are here for the convention. Yeah, it is sold out. I checked on it this morning. The tickets are sold out, and I don't know how many they have normally to do, but they are sold out for this conference.
If you are going to be in real estate, our suggestion is to take coaching from Tom Ferry. It has transformed our business so much. And I think the biggest problem was we never went with another agency which could help us.
Right. So we did it on our own. We did it our own way, which we've been good at. We've been successful at it, but we didn't really know how to do everything.
Yeah.
Shirley was a game changer.
Yeah.
And now coaching has been
absolutely.
Shirley got us to where we could do the coaching, right? Yes. And make the business get bigger. So it's been good.
It was kind of embarrassing when we went into coaching and they asked us all kinds of questions. We're like,
about our own business.
About our business.
Guys.
I don't know. And he's like, you probably need to learn that because in order to improve, you must first measure.
Yeah.
Which is mind blowing. Because
who knew you needed to know your numbers?
Yeah, but that goes for weight loss. It goes for health. It goes for absolutely everything. You need to know your numbers.
Yeah.
So if you don't know your numbers for whatever it is, not necessarily real estate, if you don't know your numbers, learn your numbers. If you don't know what your numbers are, for gosh sakes, ask us. We can help you with that a little bit. Our coach is not inexpensive. It is, in fact, close to $1,500 a month, US dollars, which for us it's worth it because our business has improved so much. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Glenn. How are you, my friend?
Miss you guys.
We really miss you guys. And there's a number of people who miss you guys. Even you, Glenn. So don't get that wrapped around your head. They miss you too.
Good morning, Jolene, and good morning, Wendy. How are you guys this morning? Helen, good morning.
We were even talking about you two the other night just because we don't have a lot of friends here. And we don't feel bad. I mean, it's just we feel like we missed out because we missed you two earlier on.
Tanya and Kimberly.
Oh, stop it. No, it's funny because we don't have a lot of close friends here in Mexico. Now, obviously, that's kind of our fault. in many respects.
And I mean, that being said, a lot of our friends that we do spend time with are snowbirds. So,
Yeah, those types of, that's different.
Good morning,
We're talking
Tanya.
the regular people like to do cards and stuff like that. Cards. I want to play cribbage.
Does Glenn and Tanya play?
Oh, I have no idea.
Glenn, Tanya,
do
do
you guys play cards?
crib and cards?
Yeah, many people play canasta.
I have a hot canasta somewhere. I have the game Hot Canasta.
We can play that.
It's not that kind of hot. It's not that kind of hot. Fully dressed canasta.
It can be.
Still in Mexico. You have good friends in Mexico.
Absolutely.
We know you're still in Mexico, Glenn.
Yes, absolutely. We're just talking about the close friends here.
Like
close proximity.
Proximity.
So
Glenn likes cards.
We were at our apartment complex today, and it's funny to say that. We now have the ideas of what we will do. Now I think I've mentioned we need to ask permission from the government because the government.
You're a freak.
Yeah, So, but it was good. But there's work that we can do now.
Do you do board games?
Zach does,
and he's got a million board games, and he's always encouraging us to do it. And I'll buy a set of cards, like a game. We have one called Crown.
Glenn says he likes cards.
I know, I read that already. I have one that's called Crown or something. I don't remember what it's called.
Who of you guys like cards? Games, could be board games, could be cards. Maybe it's hide and seek. Maybe it's just playing games with your spouse, like mind games. Those are not fun. She's
such a freak. Do we like board games? We really haven't. We just don't play them. When we were in Canada last, after my dad passed away, and we had a weekend away with some friends of ours, those same ones, Rob and Eva, that came here. So a lot of you guys met them. They love playing cards. Now, we didn't play cards one night while we were here, but when we were there, we would sit and play cards, and we had so much fun.
Yeah. And
I don't know why we don't do it. It is just something that we don't even think about suggesting, I guess. So if you're here and you want to play cards or play a game,
we're in. Hit us up, man. We're in.
Hi, Janet. How are you?
Now, the biggest issue for us, though, is during high season, and that is why with Glenn and Tanya, it was so convenient because you guys were business owners. Mm-hmm. So they kind of get the stuff you go through here.
Yeah, when you're in high season, and they're still business owners.
They still
understand.
Owners.
And like Glenn said, they're still in Mexico.
I was saying that to you, and they're like, yeah, but they're not here.
No.
I'm a guy. Guys and girls are different. Girls need like connections and
touchy feely.
Yeah, they're so weird.
I like giving people hugs. I'm a hugger.
I'm a hugger, not a fighter.
Exactly.
I am a hugger too. But COVID has made people so weird. They're like, they fist bump or elbow, and I'm like, what the hell is that? You're a freak.
I flippin' hate that.
You're a freak. So yeah, it is. It's too bad.
So Jolene said that they don't play much, but they did last season in Mexico. Yeah, because there's a lot. And I think Canadians are really, because our winters are so long and cold, that the only thing to do is sit by a fire and play games. Because all of our Canadian friends loved cards. And we just never, when we were in Canada, our kids were so young that trying to sit down and play a game of cards with their young kids and our young kids and everything was just a mess. And then you do things like you leave timers by your bedside and then get ridiculed for that forever.
It had nothing to do with what you think you did. Now, our friends back in Canada, they played Rook, which I believe they call Pentecostal poker.
Pentecostal poker, that's right.
And there's another one that they played like wheat and stuff. Like it was.
Isn't that Rook?
I don't know. We played Rook for like a sliver of time.
Yeah, and what's the one with?
And that was 19 years ago.
What's the one with the numbers?
Uno. We loved Uno. Even our family, our kids.
Yeah, we played Uno with our kids.
A lot. So
any
we do
game
like
that
Uno.
They could cheat on, we didn't like playing.
That's true. Or games where they would speak Spanish. Then we didn't know. Now we know. Christy talked to a lady today who's interested in getting some of our apartments.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's funny. We have these great apartments, and people want them, but we really want to fix them up in advance because they're not good. I mean, if we were slumlords,
And I don't want to be a slumlord.
I do. I would love to be a
One thing that
slumlord.
Shirley actually recommended is she says, what we have to do is decide on which one you want to finish first. Once we know what we have to do.
It's the one
we have to build it. Well, yeah, because Shay and Matt are going to be there. And she said, literally just go and hose it down. Give it a really good scrub. Then see what we need to repair. Because I believe that in a lot of them, painting and some light stucco work is going to be important. And I'm wondering if we just do a stucco that we don't have to paint.
Yeah. So if any of you are coming to Mexico with an RV, and you would love to help us out, we would love you to help us out. We're looking for those big whirlywigs that you see on the top of the roofs.
Whirlywigs.
Because
I don't think that's what they're called.
I don't know what they're called. If you know what they're called, that would be great. Just
they're,
help us out.
roof vents.
So, because we have no windows.
Glenn probably knows what they are if he's still watching.
In the property on the front, we have windows, but there are none anywhere else.
Right.
And we need airflow, so we will. So my idea for the apartment is we have to put the pillars in where the pillars are due.
Mm-hmm.
If we can go up, asking the government, please.
Well, our biggest thing, they are called whirlybirds.
Thanks, Ben. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, whirlywigs. They're whirlybirds. But what we want to do is actually, so we're going to have the walkway along the back of the property, which will be
upstairs. So downstairs, okay, if you guys can picture this, downstairs it is from lot line to lot line. So like John said, the only windows are in the front. The one that's on the corner has multiple windows because it is on the corner. So there's more.
That's the airflow.
But there's none in the back of the property because it butts up to someone else's house. So when we build up, we're going to leave that meter or
it'll be a
meter and a half.
It'd be a meter.
Is that a sufficient walkway to get furniture and stuff in?
Yes. I believe a meter is kind of a plus for us. In order to have a window on that side, it has to be a meter from the property. But
I know.
It could be more than a meter.
Yeah, but I mean, it has to be a minimum of a meter. I'm just thinking for furniture.
So then what we're going to do is put columns that will go up to the third floor, because the third floor for us is going to be an entertaining area. 2,000 square foot entertaining area for the people renting there, just spots for them to go up because there's no yard.
Luis is back and forth in the States all the time. We could probably ask him to bring us some.
The other thing is on the top of the third floor is going to be all of the solar panels and the whirlybirds. Thanks, Ben.
And the solar water heater.
Solar water and solar water panels. So I think we're going to really affect the usage of the property. But so the first thing we have to do is, if we can go up, we have to put in some castillos in the property, which are the foundational pillars.
Yeah.
And that may be work because they're going to have to knock them out, dig down, and fix the tiles. Mm-hmm. So I don't think we will do all of the tiles at one time, because I think if they knock the stuff down, we'll have to redo the tiles.
Yeah. So anyways, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work on that bad boy to do. The nice thing is it's almost done here, except for the actual, we need to paint, but that can't happen so our whole outside of the house and upstairs needs to be painted. That's another thing. For those of you that live down here, we need the solution to the rainwater coming off our roof.
There's supposed to be some plastic things you can buy. We just haven't found them or know where to find them. So what they are is we have a flat roof and flat front of the roof. And when it rains, it kind of goes under the roof, but we want it to drip down. So there's some things that you can buy apparently that.
Well, not only that, but because there's that mildew that grows. Yeah. Then it's especially in the front and a little bit in the back, it's black on the top and it just looks bad. I want it to look.
But we tile that. We can tile that because we saw a family that tiled their roof and it looks fantastic. And it won't do that with the tile. So also on our pool, we will eventually
tile the edge.
Yeah.
So we'll have this.
It can just be the same color as the paint, but just tile it.
boring is that?
It's not boring.
Yes, it is. It's going to be, Tanya can help me. It'll be fun and colorful.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
not on the top. No,
Oh, yeah.
we've got a boring house.
I know. So we're putting color up there.
She's making my eye twitch. It's what she does now. No, it's funny. I've got the twitching eye, and I'd had it for probably 5 months. It went away for 2 months, and now it's back.
Are you implying I stress you out?
I don't need to. I don't need to imply that. I do not need to imply that. So what's going on in our world this week? Tom Ferry's training.
So we have 3 days of seminars. We'll be at the office.
They're awesome seminars, guys. They're really awesome. It's not the raw crap. You're learning good stuff.
It is some raw crap, but
Yeah.
it isn't all feel good stuff. It's actually some, we're, like I said, I mean.
Summit for them is kind of like marketing, but they do throw in a lot of great training.
Yeah, there is a lot of great training. My ring is just feeling funky.
Yeah, and it's funny here in Mexico, in AMPI, you have to get like 50 hours a year of training. We do so much more than that.
Yeah.
Like it's just over the top, the training that we get.
And good training.
But yeah, it's good training because the other training is just.
Well, like we said, it has totally made a difference in our world and in our business. And
And now that we have the pool in the backyard, I think we should start doing some mornings outside. You'll hear roosters and dogs and stuff. But the other day we were upstairs and the power was out. It was very hot in the house, but upstairs, it was so nice.
Yeah, nice breeze up there.
And it's August.
Until there's no breeze, and then it gets stifling hot.
That's true.
When the air is still, right? So we were in the shade. It was kind of rainy, but it wasn't raining. And the power has been going out a lot in the last few days.
In our neighborhood, it is terrible.
It's never done that.
4 years, it's never done that. So they need to fix CFE.
Not happy about that.
CFE really needs to fix whatever the heck is going wrong because something is going wrong.
Well, I'm wondering if there's just such a draw now because think about how many.
But other neighborhoods are still up and running with the draw as well. So
No,
I think we've got crappy materials somewhere in this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Transformers or something.
Yeah.
And for us, some is above ground, some is underground. You never know. You've got rain. When we lived over by the water, as you're entering into Terralta, we lived on the water side. But as you're entering into Terralta at the bus stop there during the rainy time, you'd have these pools of rain, and you're stepping in the rain. You would feel electricity. So somewhere there was electricity leaking. That's not a safe thing.
Just at our neighbor's house.
That's true.
So a couple of weeks ago, I went back there, and we have a plastic shed that the guy didn't put close enough, so I was vacuuming.
And if you have an idea for this, please let us know because it's kind of important.
I was sweeping up back there, but my knee's been sore, so I had a tensor bandage on my knee. Or not a tensor, but a TENS machine on my knee. So I accidentally touched the wall with my arm, and I got this little jolt. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. It's got to be because of the electricity. In my knowledge of electricity.
Good morning, Kimberly.
So anyways, then I was back there again, and it happened again in the same area. So they have a leak on the outside of their house. And I don't know, I guess we can tell them. I don't know what that is. So any electricians out there?
Yeah, there probably is. And unfortunately here, electricity is kind of like let's dig into the wall. And some people put tubes and other people just put it right in with the cement and cover it up. So it's an odd thing here.
But yeah, it's weird to touch the outside of someone's house and get a shock.
If any of you know Dick Pickup, he did the electricity in our house, but many years ago, the lady who built this house. So it was done peaches. And we've got great grounding. Every outlet is grounded. And it's
except for the ones Greg did.
It's only after the fact when we had somebody else come in and do stuff. He never grounded anything.
So we had to have them done again. But I think now everything is grounded in our kitchen, in our house. Renovations. Yeah.
And if you want to have nice stuff like televisions, microwaves, things like that, you need the grounding. Also, you need to get rid of the ups and downs of the electricity Because our electricity goes from 111, 110 up to 135 volts per line. You've got two lines for 220, 210. But yeah, ours goes up and down. So we have one line that's filtered properly, and it's not really a lot to do. So our suggestion is if you are going to buy a house in Mexico, just clean the
So we need to
electricity.
get one for the other lines
We
still
do,
too,
we
don't
do,
we?
we do. Yeah, we got rid of the bad line because we had one that was going up to 135, and the other one was doing 112,
Buenos dias, Sarah.
115 max. So yeah, it was odd though that one side was just jamming up. Also, we need batteries. We need solar batteries because it's time. Because when the power goes out, we do not like being without electricity.
We are such babies.
We really are. Our neighbors have figured everything out. We're looking down the street and you see the lights on, but they're very dim. So they're using candles and lights and stuff. And it looked like our electricity was out and theirs was on. They're smart people who have figured out what to do.
Well, that's even like talking to that lady today this morning when I was out in front. I said, well, because she's looking for a place to live and she has a little store there. And I said, well, there's no hot water. There's no gas. There's no hot water. Oh, that's okay. I don't need it. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah,
It's not important.
We are putting the hot water in there, mostly for the foreigners, because at that time of the year, you kind of scream a little when you're in the water.
So let me know, you guys. I don't know. I don't like hot showers, but I do not like cold showers. Like, don't like them. Don't like it. Don't even like a cold swimming pool.
Yeah.
And I'm Canadian. The cold swimming pool used to be like 20 degrees Celsius. Now if it's not 25 or
88 Fahrenheit, I believe. It's kind of like in that area.
Do I look American to you? I don't know what that means. Do I look like I know what Fahrenheit is?
I don't know.
It's very confusing to me. It is to you too.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. So anything else that we can share with these fine folks? Like, what do we do this weekend? I went mushroom hunting on Saturday. I did go Saturday, right?
Then you went to Eric's on Saturday night, and then Sunday.
I thought I went on Friday.
You did Friday. Yeah. Saturday.
It's awesome. Saturday, what did we do? You were going to have the kids, but you never did. Oh, no, you had the kids when I came here, I think. You had the kids a lot this weekend.
Oh, I did have them Saturday night, yeah, and
they slept over, I believe. No, they were sick, so we sent them home.
Right, so we had them all day Saturday, and then
she's a great grandma. If the kids are sick, they ain't staying over.
I need my beauty sleep.
Stainless solar hot water heater, yes. That is absolutely what we're getting for the apartment.
I bet you they're cheaper where they are than where we are.
Well, I think they're made in Morelia, a lot of them. So I think it's just in the interior of Mexico. It's so dumb with inflation here, what's going on. It doesn't even make sense.
We might have to drive there so we can bring some of that stuff home in the truck.
These are pork rinds. When we moved into the neighborhood 4 years ago, they were 23 pesos. Right now, they're 38 pesos. And the prices of crap have not gone up that much in all this time. Not only that, it's a local company buying pigs and just frying them up. So it just keeps going up and up and up. And it's really bothersome that inflation is even hitting us here. But then again, for the nationals, they have to pay exorbitant rent because of all the foreigners that come here. So maybe moving.
Kimberly wants to go mushroom hunting with you, babe.
Yep, we've got really good spots.
Now or never, because they won't be here much longer.
Yeah, well, I will be growing some, and I'm going to learn about lion's mane and turkey tail, that type of stuff, because there's a lot of health and reishi, and I will make them. I was thinking I would have a studio upstairs, but it might just be a clean room for mushrooms. We'll see. Maybe half of it will be a studio, and the other half will be mushroom room.
You're a freak.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Anyhow, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, if we can find them cheap, I guess they could ship them cheaper than we could drive them.
Absolutely.
And then we could fly, because I don't know where Glenn and Tanya live. I don't know if there's going to be parking anywhere close. When are you going next time?
This last Saturday, I believe, was my last time. I may go again. We don't know. Apparently, the really good food mushrooms are starting now. And Christie, not a fan of mushrooms, Although I'm only going to let her not be have cilantro. Mushrooms and stuff, I think she needs to try. There's different types of mushrooms, different
I
flavors,
have tried a
different
lot of different
textures,
mushrooms.
things like that. Christie's got a
Anyways.
lot of things she won't do.
I pray for you, Christy. Thank you, Jolene. I need it.
Hello,
I
Wendy.
need it.
So I think we are done here for today.
Oh, we're done. Oh, we are done.
Yeah. And we have to go get our electrolyte stuff today. So, guys, please, please, please have a fantastic day. Please, for us, have a fantastic day. And we will see you tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, I will. Oh, I know.
Oh.
Tomorrow. So if we don't show up tomorrow,
might not be until Friday.
Wednesday or Thursday, it's because of when the seminar is. Okay. So if we have a break at that time, we might be able to pop in, but otherwise, we probably won't be back live until
We could probably during a break.
Friday.
Because I want to share with them the things we're learning because it's amazing.
Okay, well then we'll have to make it happen.
All
so
right.
It may not be at 10, it might be at a different time. Who knows? I don't know for sure what the schedule is going to be like, but if we can pop in for a few minutes, we will. All right, you guys have a great week, and we will talk to you soon.